All right, welcome to our video on uh, developing question sets with AI, artificial intelligence. And what I'm going to do is, let's go over here to manage content, go to question sets, and here's all the available question sets over here. And this little button right here, create question set. So I want to create a brand new question set from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and click that button there. And so this brings me to the question set builder. And the first thing I'm going to do is go straight to this generate with AI button. So I will go ahead and click that generate with AI button. And it has a few steps that it will walk us through. You can see this is step one, and we're just picking how many questions we would like. And there's 4 steps it's going to walk us through. But let's just say it's defaulting to 10. Sure, we'll have 10 questions. Continue. Grade level, let's pick something nice and in the middle here, so 5th grade. Difficulty, easy, medium, hard. We're going to pick something in the medium range. And the subject here, we're going to do something in social sciences. We're going to do a topic. The first one I see here is American Revolution as an example. I like that. Let's show you what that might look like. And then the last little box here is additional details. So it says you can add any extra content, context, learning goals, standards, etc. So you can provide more specific details if you're looking for something more specific in there. So let's go ahead and hit continue. And the next step we're at is step 3. So select the question types. And I've shared this in previous videos, but we have 2 main categories of questions. You have the correct review style questions. These are all right and wrong. You have sharing and thinking style questions. These are for students to develop communication skills, thinking skills, great for relationship building. And right now you'll notice the categories, there's little check marks at the top, and I'll show you what happens when you uncheck one. So if I check the top, it's saying, hey, I want everything within this category. If I uncheck it, it will uncheck everything in the category. So for example, if I only wanted right or wrong questions and I didn't want to do share or think style questions, I would correct or click on correct review. And notice what happens with this little slider here too. So if I have both styles of questions, it's saying give me a mix of half and half, so 50-50. And I can slide this little slider over here, and this would give me whatever percent mix of the question styles that you want. But let's go ahead and just slide that back to 40-60. And you know what I'm going to do is show you this also. So let's say I wanted to do some short response and some time response questions, but I didn't really, for this activity, for whatever reason, didn't want many responses and maybe no many answers. So you have your choice of the style of questions that you want to come, that you want to generate. So let's do this. I'm going to turn all those on and off. I'm going to turn all those on. And for the purposes of this example, I'm going to say let's just generate multiple choice and true and false questions for this. And I'm going to move ahead and click the generate button. So that's what I'm looking for. Gives you a little says it's going to wait 10 to 20 seconds to generate them. Those came up pretty quickly. And we're at the last step here, and you can fine-tune your questions. And this says here basically You can click the X to get rid of a question. So if I didn't like this one for whatever reason, I didn't read that, but let's pretend I didn't like it. I got rid of it from my set, and now it's telling me, okay, well, you have 9 questions here. You said you wanted 10, so you can regenerate one question. And let's go through here, and I'm not going to bother reading these, and I'm going to get rid of a couple questions. And now it's saying, all right, well, you've generated, or you will generate 7 of 10. Do you want to generate 3 more questions? And my answer is I do. And if you look at this little thumbs up button here, that's what these are for. So if you like uh, this question, if I read it and said, oh, I like something similar to this, I like something similar to this question. So it helps you kind of fine tune more the style of questions and the content of the questions that you're looking for here. Uh, so I chose that, and I'm going to go ahead and regenerate those 3 questions. And notice it topped it back up. Now I have 10 questions out of the 10 questions I'm looking for. I've read through these questions here, and I'm not really reading that quickly, but if I did read through them and said, yep, these are fantastic questions, this is exactly what I want to use, I could add them here. Also, if I'm like, oh, I'm reading them here and I want to change them or modify them slightly or resequence them or any of that, uh, I would still go ahead and accept them here. And notice what happens. So as soon as I accept them, it gives me a title. So AI is creating this little title here for me, American Revolution Basics. It's creating a description with, excuse me, with helpful keywords to make it easy for myself and others to find this set. And then here's my 10 questions that I generated. And I'm looking at this and I say, ooh, I have a bunch of multiple choice questions here and some true and false questions, and I want to mix it up a little bit. I can go ahead and mix that up a little bit. And uh, let's say there's a question here, which event is famous for colonists dumping tea into the harbor? Let's dive into that one a little bit more. To protest British taxes. And if I wanted to make any changes to this now, AI has developed the question, it's thrown it into your question set, and you're free to do anything you want with this. So you can reword this any way you want or change if you weren't happy with some of the multiple choice options, et cetera. It's now your question to play around with. So the AI component is really just generating these questions for you. We highly recommend that you take a good look at your questions. AI is notorious for making some stuff up at times, but this is doing a pretty good job with creating these questions. But do take a good look at your questions before playing them with your students. And let's say I'm done. So I'm happy with this question set that I generated here, and I am going to go ahead and just get ready to click save. But one more thing I want to mention is over here in the box, that's the required search criteria. I clicked, this is for 5th grade, so it's tagging it for me as an elementary 3rd to 5th grade level. It's for social science. If I knew it was for 5th grade and I want to help other teachers out, you can put right in here 5th grade. That's not essential, obviously, but you can put whatever information that you think is helpful for yourself or for others in there. All right, so now I've done everything in here with the grades. I picked my subject and who do I want to share this with? And I'm going to go ahead and share this with the community because I've read it and thought it was really good, and I think others should have access to it. But because I haven't actually read it, I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm just going to keep this for me only for demo purposes. So go ahead and click Save. And that's basically it for generating a question set. So now it's saying your AI question set is now saved. What do you want to do next? You want to create a new question set? Do you want to play it? Do you want to see all your question sets? Or do you want to close? And so let's go ahead and jump to create new question sets. Okay, so here we are back to the question set builder. And if you see here, the generate with AI question button is available here. And if I wanted to generate another AI question set, I would just hit this button here. It has a little note on here that tells me how many credits I have used up and have available. And if you use up all your AI credits for the month, at the beginning of the next month, you will get new AI credits and be able to generate more question sets. All right, that's the basics of generating questions with AI. It's just a great tool to make your life a little easier. Thank you very much, and we will see you in the next video.